Just a quick message. Okay, so as I'm sitting here working tonight on a few paintings here behind me, not this one, but the city here, whatever, adding to that one once again. Brain on pause. See, they're really hitting me hard because I'm exposing shit. I'm talking about my story. I'm letting things out. I've made connections. I've made dots. Maybe not all of them, but I've got quite a few things figured out. So you know I'm onto them and vice versa, whatever. And they also like to jack. That's my point. Is they like to jack with electronics, of course. Like, I mean, give it up. Who doesn't understand that reality? The reality to that is with all the algorithms and stuff, you know, like Brian Two's information, there's stuff there, and like some people want to discredit the man, whatever, but you know, there's so many out there that you can learn and listen to and take even just one thing from somebody's messages is a beautiful thing. Take that piece of information, move on, build. Discredit the stuff that you want to discredit, that's fine. Carry on, move on. Continue to grow within yourself. Learn, like these honey traps and shit that people like to do. Here's another good one that happened just this evening. I even put it out there on my Twitter shit, CLQ at whatever spirit or some shit. Okay, so anyways, tonight's little episode, because they would already know that I have this connection with the spirit world and yada 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 yada. I take information, I figure it out, I try my best to kind of comprehend most shit out there. There's like, maybe not all of it, but I mean the stuff that's related to this gang stalking situation in the world. They tonight used Michael Barden. There you go. They used Mr. Michael Barden as a little algorithm game. Not the man himself. He's a solid man, okay? But the algorithms, what they like to do is with honey traps and stuff, they'll set up these little things so that they come your way on now your social media and shit. That's very common, very common, very common. I've seen it go down for several years. I've just never really talked about it with other humans because other than the humans I care about and are around me. But now this has become like a worldwide spread epidemic, a plague of gang stalkers trying to run the show. And for these reasons, I'm speaking out. Oh, there we go with the movement of my phone. It likes to take pictures of you while you're talking, while you're not even got it on. You don't even have to have your devices on, and you're on, man. It's like the Truman Show. Wake up, smell the fucking coffee. Okay, anyway, so tonight with the Michael Barden thing, they really like to play. Okay, there's some kind of stupid channel out there, got 11 subscribers by the time I seen it for some reason. Algorithms going through my feed. So I'm gonna have to start, like, you know, boot camp. There is no more me communicating with the humans at this point. Step it back a notch, because all the signs are there. I know it. And these little internet games that they play throughout the world with algorithms and yada 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 stuff. They know your every move, you know? Of course. Isn't it just kind of like half-assed common sense? But I guess not. I guess sometimes it's not common sense. Okay. Well, with this situation, I got my hair all nice and funky because I ain't letting them get in. It's my little defense mechanism. So because I've been following Michael Barden's story, I thought it was about 60 subscribers. I remember the number 6. My son says, no, Mom, you found him when he only had 6 subscribers. I'm like, oh, wow, that's like, huh. So now he's got like, what, 50-some thousand subscribers, you know, or I mean, like whatever it is. You know, it's a high volume. he's got a lot of trolls jacking with him. And if you can't see through the trolls on his page, then you should really wake up and smell the coffee and buy a different brand of coffee, even if, step outside your box. Because I've been watching and listening and learning. You don't necessarily have to go rambling on people's pages, which I don't generally do, but sometimes I think it's a good idea. Just let the others that maybe are wondering if you're a troll understand where you're coming from. That's fine to do too. But because of the way that the situation is with the gang stalking, I don't have time to absorb everybody's hellos. So you guys can leave comments and stuff and battle it out yourselves on my channel if that makes you feel comfortable. I welcome all that. But it's just that, breathe. It's just that there's so much to it. You're going to have to try and put your own piles and patterns and such things into categories for yourself, okay? Because, listen to some of these people that are going through it that seem to have a brain, and there's just certain people that you should look up to and other people that you should go and kind of put them under the carpet and move on. And because there's hundreds of millions of thousands of these types of patterns, no matter what you're doing, whether you want to expose gang stalking, check. Whether it's you want to expose prostitution and all that rounds, check. You want to expose satanic ritual abuse, check. You're going to get targeted in those areas with millions because you're stepping outside your box and you are talking like you've just had enough. And to be honest, that's where I'm at. I'm in my spiritual growth with this. And some people that I have learned to trust, and I know that they would die for you, I think you better start listening to some of these people, or else beat it and hit the road. Because these honey traps that they like to jack with, be very, very careful. Whether you're a man or a woman, they will set them up in your line, and they'll do it with your emotions. What they like to do is, okay, I've just lost my best friend. My best fucking friend just lost her son. His name is Nigel Charoka, okay? Also known as Wilkes. Well, check out the books Wilf, or whatever. I'm going on quickly, and it's going on too fast. But I know what I'm talking about. Just check it out. And see, they like to play with your emotions. So we've just lost my best friend's son, and he could be a possible murder suspect. There's just too much to that story that, And so what they like to do is they like to take and put things on YouTube or on your commercials, or it even happens on, you go to places and all of a sudden, oh wow, they're reading my mind. How do they know that or this or that? They like to do it in every angle. So if you're listening, that's great. If you're not, that's probably a wonderful thing too. Weed out some of them trolls and hope for the best. I got paint all over me. I've been working here. It's very hot in here. Sweater on, sweater off. They're microwaving the hell out of me. Gonna throw that in there in this documentation, and I'm gonna upload this right away. And because I'm trying to move on and learn and grow. So wherever someone is spiritually, let them be there. Whether it's they are dark or whether they are light, just know that both sides are always working together. The evil and the good are always working together. So if you start going around trying to ignore things in life, like this whole gang stalking program, ignoring it is not going to make it go away. It's always going to be there, and you know that much. So you've moved on and realized these things. However, what I've noticed from ignoring it and playing the role of the ignoring game back, that's only going to work for so long. Then your setups and the game steps up a notch. I just got some kind of black writing across my screen, and I have no idea what it says. I probably talked long enough. Nah, it's not even fucking 10 minutes. Whatever. But something just went across my screen. And of course, I can see the light flashing. Like, they're taking thousands of pictures. These demons are loving it. Ooh, 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 I'm loving it. I'm going to leave it there for now. Ciao. Love you, real people, and the rest of you, you know, what it may be, maybe.